Hello and welcome back to another Beating Every 3-star. Today I'm going to be getting 44,000 stars. That means I need to beat 8 of them. That is excluding platformers. So I'll do a platformer first. 2 players on mobile are really difficult. I don't really know what I'm doing either. It seems like a pretty easy one to control on mobile, but I don't know what I need to do. Oh, okay, so I can see that. Very cool concept. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going though. I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So the first actual one I'll be playing today will be La La Land by Robot Chief. It's medium, love a medium. Nice 3D, good colours. It's a nice combo here, one that you don't see too often. You see RBG, but you don't really see with the magenta and the turquoise instead. Some more nice colours here, cool effects. I wish the 3D was a little bit more consistent. Nice ideas here. I love the pulse effects. Pretty good structuring overall, and a nice amount of assets. There's a lot of unique ideas, especially this part here. I haven't seen something like this for a very long time. The last time I saw something like this was a Yun Haseo level. Not a fan of the colour combination with that part, but overall, I did quite enjoy this. Tremila by Bronx. Nice movements here. Would be nice to see some colour. Currently quite creative with the effects. I really like the ideas here. Oh, we have some colours integrated with this now. I'm guessing it's going to be a rainbow level. Oh no, I was wrong. Not a fan of the colour combination. I don't think the purple works with the orange. There are some cool assets here though. I like how the arrows are the hands. The spikes are pretty well made. It's quite a consistent theming and a very dynamic part here with the blocks that explode. Very cool. And 3,000 objects, which is very good for that time. Tio by The Real Specs. A very basic modern level. Kind of reminds me of something that I would build back when this was made. Not a fan of the custom portals and jump rings. Gameplay's a bit dodgy. Structure-wise, it's pretty cool. It's very reminiscent of parts that I've made in the past. These blocks that kind of show colour are nice and creative. Probably did it before I did. Nice movement here, very clean part. The background's a bit blinding. It kind of covers up where the blocks are. It's just because it's so bright, it kind of blends in with the white. Nice movement usage. Some decent ideas here. Very unpolished, but it's an old level. Sakura by Daston21. Lovely colours and structures. I love these saws. This definitely should have been epic back then. It's really creative. It's quite copy and pasted to be honest, but the movements are great. And I just love the structuring in general and this part as well. This is so well made. This is something that I would really like to see nowadays as well. So a level being this old and would be very solid even in 2.2. It's kind of a shame that it didn't get epic. Despite the copy and paste. Excellent art, more brilliant structures. Colours have been very solid throughout. Would be nice to see a little bit more air deco here and maybe some variation within the ground details. Other than that, it's a really good part. One more part would have been good. I think 3 is a bit too few, but very, very solid. Beyond Space by Xeno It's a high object level. Pretty cool art. I think the person standing looks a bit goofy, but other than that, it's quite solid. The thought has definitely just gone into the art and not the blocks. And you find that with older, realistic arts levels. Like the saws here are completely default. Most of the designs are translucent in the parts beforehand. This bit has a bit more character to it, but now it doesn't have any saws or really any other effects apart from the background ones. That being said, I have liked a lot of the assets. It's the base assets that are the issue for me. Like I said, the blocks and the air deco and stuff like that, they're the things that really do matter. And then the backgrounds should tie in with those assets instead of the other way round. However, pretty solid. There's an XL, and I don't like XLs, but I'm going to have to play them at some point. Irijon by Shimo. Another very similar level. It's much less polished, and the background goes over the player, which I don't like at all. It makes it difficult to see where you are. Again, with these default saws, I have no idea where I am. I'm there. More translucent blocks, which I'm not a huge fan of. However, the art is quite cool. It is definitely less polished, and it's a shame that it is so obstructive with the gameplay. This part's so much better. I know the blocks are still very default, and so are the saws. However, this blocky style with the lens flare looks really cool. Art levels in this era of 2.1. What on earth was that? Where was I? Art levels in this era of 2.1 were way too focused on backgrounds. Nowadays you see art levels where all of the assets tie in together to make the whole composition. Whereas these are very basic levels with cool backgrounds. If you remove the backgrounds, you basically have nothing. Whereas if you remove the backgrounds from nowadays art levels, you still have a very cool level. It will just be fairly empty. That being said, the backgrounds are cool. It's just way too obstructive for the gameplay and everything else feels like an afterthought. That also did not feel like an XL. Division by Danger Cat. I sometimes forget that Danger Cat's been building levels for so long. Very nice colours. I like how it's this kind of split screen effect, or at least it's very heavily divided.
I never do voiceovers, but I had to just say how stupid I am. How did I not notice that this was about division, as in dividing the screen? It's literally called Division.
Some more lovely combinations here, tied in a different way, but still as effective. Movements are very sudden. They could be much smoother. It's an unpolished version of what they would make today, and I like that. It shows that they still have a similar identity in their levels. They have just significantly improved on that. They also do make other things, but this is just a very classic Danger Cat level, with very consistent colours, nice designs, nice effects, nice ideas. And for the last one, I was just about to go onto my friends tab, but I have seen a level by someone on my friends list. So Bloom by Geometer. I'm expecting a lot of energy from this. It's a Geometer level. They always have terrible gameplay, but look incredible. This has more to it in the blocks than other art levels of its time. The background still does kind of obstruct the gameplay, but it's a nice step in the right direction. You can see here that it's not solely an art level, it's more effect based, which isn't great for consistency reasons, but it's just Geometer really getting to know their style. This is like every Geometer level, but they're all quite different. They just have a very similar energy and vibe to them. And the gameplay hasn't been so bad. We're tying it in with an art part. Pretty solid, quite inconsistent, but I did really like this. And that is 44,000 stars. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!
Place the door up.
That encouraged the flame to go under the door and onto my hands.
Yes, I'm here.